Hey y'all, welcome back to Happy on the Home Front. Let's jump right into Christmas dinner from scratch. So you may not know, but I love to cook, but it's very time consuming. I often don't have the time to research recipes, plan, shop for ingredients, put all the ingredients away, cook, clean up, and all that stuff. But this Christmas, I showed up and showed out for my family. I made a 13-pound turkey, cranberry sauce from scratch, green beans from scratch, sweet potato casserole from scratch, and dressing, some people call it stuffing, from scratch. So let's see how we did that. I'll post links to all the recipes I used below in the description box, and I would love for you to share your recipes. I started out with a 13-pound Green Wise frozen turkey from Publix. I stuffed it full of peeled, halved yellow onions, and I packed fresh organic butter underneath its skin. For the dressing / stuffing, I chopped onions and celery according to the recipe and sauteed those in a pan with butter. I also chopped up fresh sage, fresh thyme, and fresh Italian parsley. That fresh sage smelled heavenly. Here are those onions and celery in the pan sauteing with some butter. Here is the stale Italian loaf that I got to make the dressing. I was super excited to be able to use my grandmother's bread knife. The recipe called for stale bread or it had to be toasted, but let me tell you, this bread is rock hard. I used an Italian loaf from the supermarket, and this is what the dressing looked like before it went into the oven in my mom's Corningware casserole dish, a favorite from childhood. I think the secret to this dressing was all the butter. I got busy with Pinterest to find all these delicious recipes, and I'll link them down below. This is Sally Thompson's recipe for Make Ahead Thanksgiving dressing on howto.cooking. Next up is sweet potato casserole from the Pioneer Woman. For the sweet potato casserole, I started with 5 whole fresh sweet potatoes that I cooked in the microwave. I let those cool overnight so that I could handle them without getting burned, and then I peeled them. My recipe called for whole milk, but I had organic heavy cream left from Thanksgiving that was still in date, so I used that. Do you notice my sugar in this bowl? Well, it's powdered sugar because I didn't have any plain white sugar, and it worked great. The thing I like about this particular recipe from the Pioneer Woman is that it's a really simple recipe. I did not add any spices, and I actually didn't use the pecans that the recipe called for. As much as I am able to, I try to buy organic ingredients and use those when I cook for my family. The homemade cranberry sauce was from montanahappy.com and required orange juice, but I didn't have any orange juice, so guess what? I used lemonade. My family loved it. Here's the roasted turkey lurkey. I think it's beautiful, and it did turn out to be delicious and moist. This recipe is from Yellow Bliss Road and is linked down below. It doesn't require any brining or basting, and it uses pretty simple ingredients. The surprising ingredient in this recipe is dry mustard powder, and I love that because mustard powder is one of my favorite spices to use when I cook. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some recipes to try out. Please subscribe and like the video and leave me a comment down below. If you counted how many times I said from scratch in this video, please leave a comment below. You never know what you could win. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel as it really helps me out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we choose joy and to be happy on the home front.